All right, so back checking out some more NCT Dream. The next album I want to check out is their Dream parentheses Scape album. I had listened to their Dreamscape album, but they have another Dreamscape album, but this one has parentheses on it. And this is like a mini album that they have right here. Very excited to hear what this one sounds like. The last album I heard by them, really, really nice. So, excited to hear more just in general. So yeah, let's get into this, starting with the first track called I Can't Feel Anything. Got a little like short intro or something like that. Oh, love how atmospheric that is. The way that's going. The sound of that. Oh, okay. Like that high sound. Oh, the vocal spread now right there. Nice. Oh, that melody was so good. And the harmony that came out. Love his vocal tone coming around. Oh, the way those vocals spread out was nice. Oh, I love how he sounds on this. That's nice. Okay, didn't expect it to go right there. Whoa. And that. Oh, nice. Like how you sing that again right there. I love how it spreads out. The reverb on that. That's nice. I'm shouting that out. Nice. Interesting. Ooh. The kicks right here. Nice. Love how soft this singing is. Oh, yeah. She sings stone right here. Nice. Like how that flow's going with the beat. I like the lyrics as well. Yeah, that's nice though. Oh, that's such a nice melody, bro. Nice, harmony. And the voices on that as well. Yeah, that's so interesting. Cause they're kind of like, it's like they cut off that mind as well. That's interesting. And then let's drop with that. Still have the beat going as well with this. Ooh. With that vocal melody on top of that. Oh, that was nice. Kind of reverb right here. Wow. Oh, okay. Nice how they had him say that is lower tone. It filled up very nicely. Wow. That was the intro for this album. That was fire. 100%. I'm definitely gonna be listening to this one a lot. Just the atmosphere, the sound, that very interesting drop with that bass that goes down. Yeah. Love how this one went. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so this next track is called Smoothie. This is the title track for this album. Smoothie. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, interesting how he said that. The bass that came on it.
Yeah, sir.
Like that melody on it.
Listen.
Oh. Interesting delivery. That was nice how his voice kind of like spread out. That was another kind of thing on it. I got his beats going. Like the melody on that. Actually, kind of low voice on this line. Now you shouting out. Like the ad-libs as well. Yeah, brah. And that kind of like, what's that high thing on us? Oh, nice. No, how many? Right. Is that actual words there? Nice. Yeah, what is that? Oh, little NCT drop, okay. Go whole build up and yeah, that's a really nice harmony. That Smoothie. Okay, I like that choreo right there. Okay, you like that as well? It kind of mixing in and going down right there. Yeah, the choreo looks very nice. That's very interesting kind of sound with that. The higher thing on the side, how the bass is going. I like the repetition of this. It's very catchy. She got low shit the vocal right there. Okay, they had like the little sipping kind of like sound, the drinking thing, and then after that, okay. Yeah, this is really interestingly produced right here. Huh. Okay. Oh. The chord and the bass on that? One more time. That was really nice how I dropped into that. Didn't expect to switch up. How many? How you sung buff right there? Nice. Oh, the harmony? Oh, yeah. Okay, go back into this. Nice. Like the flow. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Go into this. Kind of rhythm. That bass on it. Yeah. The way the production is going is crazy. We'll go back into this build up thing. Nice side chance on there right there. Yeah, the harmonies on it is very nice. You even love that over there. You singing that? You build up. And then. Yo. G-Sung's voice on this? Oh, that's perfect, bruh. Ooh. Is that different from the drop on the first one? Does it like how that beat's going? Like, cause there's no bass, it's just kind of like him kind of like whispering this line with this bass going. Like there's a slight kind of thing going on with that 808 right there. This, I love this choreo as well. That's very nice. How they go down with that. They move with this. Nice. Yo, his voice on that. And then really right here. Yeah, this is so interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I love the sound on this part. I love when they switch up into this, you know, sound right here. That was nice right there in the back. What's going on? Okay, I like the guitar melody that was going on. How you sang that? Not higher? Like I said, came out. Ooh. Nice. That's nice. I love right there. I got it spread out as well. I got echoes as well. Ooh, nice. Sip it down like smoothie. Sip it down like smoothie. Nice. I love the harmony in that Smoothie. Sip it down like smoothie. Yeah, this was really interesting. What type of freaking drink is that? It's freaking black. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not drinking just a drink that is just straight up black. But you feel me? I guess that's their smoothie or whatever they had going on. That's a really interesting concept as well because it's like a very dark kind of thing, right? But they also have like the fruits and stuff like that. They go in a smoothie, but it's like, why the frick did it make a black drink? Like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. It was a very kind of like interesting kind of mix of like that concept or whatever. But the sound of this is very interesting. I guess I shouldn't be, too surprised with the sound just overall and how everything's produced because this NCT, of course, they had like all the different kind of like stuff going on, but this one was just crazy. Like the switch ups, I love the entry drop, the whole build up into that, just going down. Really interesting hook right there. The smoothie, and the way they said that kind of monotone kind of speaking right there. There's even kind of like a vocal fry I feel like they put on that with some of the members. I feel like they put on that. I feel like that goes really nice with that beat. That choreo looks really nice. So I definitely have to check out that choreo, the full thing. I will definitely say my favorite parts of the song is the switch ups into the more vocal moments. They sounded very nice. The instrument on that part, really nice, especially the one after that first chorus. 100%. The harmonies that come in on the lines and stuff like that, that was really nice. Even this bridge part, I was really liking how that was sounding as well. How that, just had that whole kind of build up and then break right there and then drop it down into that last chorus. That was very, very nice. Like how it seemed like it was definitely more energy in that last chorus and stuff like that. Even with the dance that they were doing with that whole kind of thing, how they were moving. That was very, very entertaining. Just music video wise and song wise pairing with that. I would say, in terms of like the rap verses, really like it on that second verse a lot as well. So probably, just that entire second verse is just my favorite part of the song, with the melodic part that they went into and even the rap part. So yeah, that was just very, very nice for this entire thing. So yeah, Smoothie, definitely a song I feel like I'm going to be listening to a bit. Definitely got to check out some performances. So, as I watch more performances, I'm probably going to like the song even more. Also, I'll add that I really like when they do go into that chorus and they say that line, that their voices are very different in the way they say it, of course, because they have different voices. But it, I guess, creates a nice kind of like contrast and a more interesting thing as we're going through the songs. We hear them all kind of say it in their own different way. I especially love, like I said, the way Jisung says it. It's like a specific thing with his vocal tone. I've said this before, but I feel like his voice is very like low and full, so it like kind of fills out everything very nicely. And I like that they did actually had see, did they drop it a little different right there, because it's like they took out the beat, that kind of like main beat that was going, and just had his voice, and he was kind of like singing very, he was like saying the line very low, almost whispering with that, with the bass and stuff like that. Yeah, how did they drop into that the first time? Because that's like, I think, what was it? Yeah, it was Mark saying it the first time. So yeah, it was like, they had the actual, kind of beat going in, but they didn't have that, you feel me, with Jisung's part starting there. It was just like his voice and that bass melody. So yeah, I like how they changed it up right there as well. So yeah. Really, really enjoyable for this one. This music video was crazy as well. I don't know what the frick was going on with this little like snake thing in the back, but it fit with the sound, with everything. I like how they did everything on this one. Now let's go on to the next track that we have on this album. All right, so this next track is called Box. Ooh. Okay, London noise on this, nice. Really like that beat. Oh, the bass coming. Okay, I like how it's on that. Ooh, nice harmony coming on that. Yeah, I love how that's coming in and out right there. Nice kind of like vocal on that. Ooh, nice. Got the drop to fill it out. Hello on that. Oh, that was a clean job. Hold on. The muffle on his voice. Oh, I love that melody. And it like fades in as well as it drops on that box. Love the harmony in that as well. Nice. Love how I filled out with the other songs on this. With the chords, very nice. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I love the repetition of that. It's flowing. Oh, interesting right there. I like chop that. That's a nice melody right there as well. Oh, love that. Oh, love how you sung that. Love his ad-libs right there. I love the melody on that BOX. Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay, that's nice. Love that. Love around that one. I love the beat, very nice. Nice. Yeah, I love this part right here. It's very nice. You right here? That's so good. Nice. Love how like kind of like pans over right there. The second one, the echoes. Yeah, that song's like kind of like fades in right there. Yeah, that melody especially right there. I love that. Oh, nice. Loving his voice on this song. It's kind of like spreading out as well. Nice. That's what I want to hear. Ooh, a little bit up right here. Rising with that. Oh, nice. They didn't muffle, him singing this. Do that sound right there, and that synth sound that goes on that, and it like rises, and him singing that out, and then the drop again. Really love this one. Oh, nice ad-lib right there. Now let's go into the post chorus again. Love this melody. Oh, nice. I heard. Oh, yeah. Love how Chum this song right here. Nice. Yeah. Definitely gonna listen to this one a lot. Definitely my favorite so far. 100%. I love that drop so much. I already said in the beginning, I love that beat, the groove of that. That's very, very nice. Love how it's going, especially with the raps on that second verse. 100%. I think that went very, very nicely. The way that drops and the harmonies, the layered vocals that they have going on in that chorus melody is so good. 100%. They sounded great on this one. Yeah, Box fire. I love the lyrics as well, how that was going. Just the whole thing of the song. Very, very nice. Yeah, let's go on to the next one that we have. All right, so the next one is called Carat Cake. Oh, I just sound of that. The chords on that. Okay. Got a little chucker right there. Oh, love how he's on there. How that beat's going? Yeah, how his voice kind of spread out as well. Oh, that's going hard with that. Nice. Yeah, how that. The bass on that. And the what's that? Interesting. Yeah, there's on the side right there. Interesting. Nice. I like the autos on that song as well, right? That's a really nice melody. Nice. Yeah, this beat is fire. Love this. It's kind of like Jersey beat type. Oh, okay. I like how they're doing the others on this. Kind of like they're talking like on top of this. Like you sung that. Love how it got more flowy right here. Coming in with that wow, like the melody. And then on that. Oh, the harmony on it to that. Nice. Uh-huh.
That's a carrot cake. 투명한 그 빛 hit the hall like queen.
Nice.
That's a carrot cake.
I love that. On the wow. Very nice. Ooh. Nice repeating the melody. Nice, singing a little different on the second. Go back to the first thing. Nice. Ooh, nice break and drop right there. Love the weights on that. Nice. Really like this part right here. Just do with that. Love how forward his voice is right there. Okay, I like how that. There's more right there. Love that right there. Yo, production's fire. The chopping up. I love the layer voice on this. Like, you know, when you say, oh my god, right there, that's nice. Yeah. Love that melody. Nice. Yeah, this.
That's a carrot cake. 투명한 그 빛 hit the hall like clean. Got you saying wow. That's a carrot cake.
I love how they say that wow and then that first and then the, you know, the three together right there. Everything like filled out right here with this beat going and so fire. Nice. Okay, repeating that melody with a higher shifted vocal right here. Nice. I love the play on words with like the carrot cake, but you know, carrot meaning, you know, of course, diamonds and stuff like that, instead of like, you know, of course, the carrot, like the vegetable or whatever. Yeah. Very nice for this one, 100%. Like I said, I love that beat so much, that Jersey type, you feel me, thing going on. The way that's going out is very nice with that bass on that as well. 100% love the melody throughout this entire thing. Love the catchiness of that hook, especially on that carrot cake. You know, how they repeat that. Love all the different parts, you know, when it went more flowy into like, you know, that wow, how they sung that. Even the part before that with the what's that, all that. Yeah. Very, very nice on this one, 100%. Just throughout this entire thing. Love the, you know, kind of like stylistic kind of auto-tune they had on their voices as well, on like specific melodies and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely gonna listen to Carat Cake a lot, 100%. Definitely one of my favorites on this one. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so the next track is called Unknown. Oh, I like how this. Wow, yeah, how that's going down. Like how Aries singing right here. It's a nice melody to sing it. Oh, percussion coming in slightly right there. Oh, that was nice. Come back in. That beat, nice. And the vibrato on the gi. A little bit right there. Love the vocal tone right there. I'm loving these melodies so far. Oh, that was nice. I'm saying that line. Dropping now with that. Oh, I love this melody singing. Yeah, I love when he sings in this more kind of like soft, airy tone. Like the separated kind of thing with that higher vocal come in. Oh, taking that. Oh, and then dropping it. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. One more time. I love the melody on this. On unknown. Coming in with a higher kind of nice. Oh, nice. I'm loving this one so far. Wow, I love how he sounds right here. Nice doing harmony. Okay, I like that. Rick, come back to it. Nice. Nice. I like that right there. And doing like, you know, singing that after. I think kind of like shout kind of thing on that. Wow, the building harmony on that, bro. At the end of that, it was nice. Love this flow as well. Nice, isn't it? Oh, I love that rap part that they had. That was really nice. Yeah, the airiness. Doubt it right there. How that echoes a bit. Oh, that's so good. I've been loving all the, you know, the way these songs are written as well. This that thing so far. That's what I'm doing alone. Yeah. So good. I'm so atmospheric on this. Nice side no harmony. Love voice on that. Yeah, whoever's singing that high vocal on top of that, very nice. Nice. How do you say that together? Very nice. Oh, the way he's singing this in this higher. With the lower still on that. And harmony. Wow, dude. Nah. Oh, that was beautiful. It's one of my favorite melodies right here. So good. Oh, keeping it going, nice. A larger melody. Keep singing this together. Yeah, I was noticing Chandler's voice more forward on the line. Love that. Nice, that over there. Wow. Yo. That was amazing. Legit. Amazing. 100% throughout that entire thing. You guys know I love atmospheric songs like this. This 100%. But not only with that, you know, just the entire vibe, but the melodies, they were so good. 100%. I love everything, the direction with everything, the different harmonies that would come in on certain lines, how they would come in. Yeah, how that beat would come in on certain things, the rhythm of that, because you know, still pretty nice kind of groovy thing going on with everything as well. And they definitely highlighted that with the way that rap was going. It was a very continuous kind of thing going on. I love that, how they had the lyrics going on this entire thing. I love the lyrics on this. Yeah, wow, they sounded absolutely amazing. I love the song so much. Definitely gonna be listening to Unknown a lot. Now let's go on to what I think is the last track we have on this album. All right, last track is called Breathing. Guessing we're gonna get another slow type. Yeah, little ballad type. Oh, bro, his voice. We're proud on that. How his voice is like echoing throughout. The space that is making is very nice already. Nice. Oh, all of that sound film right here. Yeah, everything is traveling on this. Is just that sound and instrumental. Oh, that was a nice harmony. The way he sounds singing that. I love the low vocal on that as well. I love that. What about his music going right here? Nice. Yeah, very nice drop. Percussion coming on over there. Oh, nice. Again. Nice. Oh, nice light break right there. Dispenser right there, kind of. Man on that with the beat. Wow. Yeah, those chords that are going on the keys is just real nice. Especially with just having that with the vocals. The voice on that. Oh, I like that right there. How Mark started, singing that melody. Love how kind of like, that goes through that. And how he can go with the flow. And then same melody on that. Very nice. And then going back to Mark. That was really nice. Love that sequence. Nice, I'm singing that together. Oh, the harmony that added on to that. Very nice. Ooh. Absolutely, come on. A little quick and then a little, and then held out more. Yeah. Who composed the melodies on this one, bro? Oh, yes. I love how he goes like low with that as well. With that. Yo, they do these type of songs so well. Love this main melody in this chorus. Nice, bro. The emotion. Yeah. Nice, I love how song. Wow. Nice, love how song that. All night.
오늘도 나 너를 보다가 rest my time. 다른 건 다 필요 없다. 오죽하나 please more.
Love the chill kind of rap right here. Oh, like how he's getting quicker.
Oh,
that was really nice build up with that. And his vocal coming. Chandler singing out. Nice on her. Nice. Oh, that. Nice. Yeah, I love these others. Oh, come back into the melody you start with. Yes. Bro. You seen me like that the first time? Yeah, bro. I don't think there's more I can say about this one. Besides, I love this one. Wow. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're different, bro. They do these types of songs so freaking well. The atmospheric, just beautiful sounding songs. Wow, bro. Vocally, so good. 100%. Even like, with the little moments where they do like a rap thing, the chill kind of rap that they had going on with that, how it goes. Like, I feel like when they do rap in like these type of songs that don't feel too out of place, like they still fit it in to where it fits with the overall vibe of the song as well. I think they did that perfectly on this one. Yeah, everything about this one just absolutely amazing. And what I love about when they sing together as well, just how layered those vocals are. You'll hear all the different type of vocal tones or whatever. Even like they have a really nice kind of low on there as well. Just when they sing that together, how everything just fills out so nicely. I love what they do with the production of their voices, just having everything so echoey and reverby. It creates such a nice space of sound. It allows me to get very immersed into the sound of everything. So yeah. And again, I always love hearing the contrast of their voices and how they sing specific parts. It's just very, very nice hearing because they all have very different vocal tones. So yeah. This song, absolutely amazing. Great song to end this one on. Yo, this mini album was heat, bruh. Heat. 100%. NCT Dream has not missed for me so far. Like literally every album that I've been listening to has just been great. Really enjoyed this one a lot. This gets me very, very excited for the rest of their albums because I loved that beatbox album, the beatbox in the glitch mode album. So that already put my expectations high for the rest of their stuff. But this just it went there with the expectations, and it went up some more as well because this is fire. 100%. I love it. Every single track on this one, they're all produced greatly. They all have great direction with the melodies. I love where it started and where it ended. It kind of started with a nice kind of atmospheric thing as well with I Can't Feel Anything, and then we went on a whole journey back down. You feel me? The breathing right there. Yeah. Great on this one. 100%. Really love all these tracks, but let me see if I can pick some favorites. All right, so even though I absolutely love every single track on this one, I managed to pick a top 3 on the songs I feel like I'll listen to the most on this one. I think for number 3, I'll probably go Unknown, right? And then number 2, Carat Cake. I feel like Unknown and Carat Cake are both kind of interchangeable on the ones I feel like I'll listen to the most or whatever. Then also number 1, Box. 100%. I feel like actually all 3 of those are interchangeable. It just really depends. But for right now, I feel like that's the ranking of those in terms of how I like them and what I feel like I'll listen to the most. If we keep going this direction, when these albums being this good, NCT Dream could also become one of my favorite groups just in general, like how NCT 127 is, music wise. So yeah, I'm very excited to hear more. As always, any song that they do perform on this album, I'll definitely be checking out performances of those. If there's any specific performances that they've done of any of these songs that you guys want me to check out, definitely feel free to put that down in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rate the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoy my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.